Shalom. I give honor and great praise to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Lord, us to the elders, apostle, great wisdom for this truth and sincerity, salutation to the hopeful that spread of forgiveness and So the title is going to be Faith Will Be Our Friend When the Wind Blows. Faith will be our friend when the wind blows. Okay. So when you look the word friend up, it means a person when one knows and with when one has a bond of mutual affection. Now, when I refer to that faith will be our friend, I mean spiritually. Okay. And that's what I'm going to go into, right? And the wind is referring to the different tribulations and, evils, different tribulations and tests, okay, we about to be presented with, that's about to be, put at, that's what about to be presented with, okay. So I'm going to hear Matthew 7:24, the two foundations. It reads, "Therefore, whosoever hears these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock." And there's a lot of nuggets in this one precept, okay? So, and this is YAHAWASHI speaking, I'm pretty sure. Yep, this is YAHAWASHI speaking. So, because when you hear the words of the Lord, okay, the scripture speaks about how I'm gonna get it, about how faith is the substance, how if I purchase in Ephesians 2. Romans 10. Yeah, Romans 10:17 reads, "So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High." Okay. So faith cometh by hearing. Okay. It's a seed, right? It's a seed. And what's hearing, okay? It is talking about hearing with your two ears, okay? It is referring by hearing with your two ears. It's talking about your spiritual ears, okay? Your spiritual mind, right? Understanding the word of the Lord, okay? Having the Spirit of the Lord having the Spirit of the Lord on you, okay? The Lord, him supping with you, okay? The scripture speaks about how the Lord knocks on the door, okay? And how do he knock on the door? Okay, through his prophets, okay? Through the man he ordained, okay, from the foundation of earth to teach his word, okay? So then faith comes by hearing, okay? And hearing by the word of the Lord, word of the Most High. You can hear with your two physical ears, right? But many people who might hear the word of the Lord with their physical ears, right? A seed doesn't get planted in, right? And they can hear the scriptures how they hear how Lord you make them. They hear, but they hear how Lord He will make them hear, but He'll make them hear, but they will not understand. Okay, or they will not be able to receive the word. Okay, to get saved, right? Because way they won't never have the faith. Okay, to truly, okay, accept the word of the Lord, to truly, dwell into the word of the Lord. Okay. So every brother and sister that's sincerely in this word, okay, sincerely, okay, in this, every sincere brother and sister, you have faith, okay. That faith was that seed of faith was in you, was put in you once you heard the word of the Lord, once you understand the word of the Lord, once you accept the word of the Lord. Okay. And once you came back to worshiping your power. So Matthew 7:24, it reads, therefore, whosoever hears these sayings of mine and doeth them, okay, you have to do them, you can't hire, you can't, and do them mean what? Do what you were, finding your lot, okay, finding what, asking the question, what is the will of the Lord for you, okay? And doers, I mean what? Obeying the word of the Lord as well. Okay, keeping the ways of the Lord, Yabashasha. Okay, fearing the ways of the Lord. Fearing the Lord, Yabashasha. Okay. I would liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock. His house, what is his house? What is his house? His house is referring to his mind, okay, his body. He built it upon a rock, meaning what? A strong foundation, okay. And ultimately, our rock is our Lord, Yahweh. Okay, that's the ultimate rock. We have to always build. We have to, our mind, ultimately, our spiritual mind should be built on the Lord. Okay, Yahweh. Okay, it should be built. It shouldn't be built upon Jesus Christ. Okay, or any other of these other false gods. And ultimately, our house should be, but also our house should be also be built upon faith as well. Okay. I'll go back to the armor of the Lord, right? And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. Okay. So right, that rain, the rain descended, the floods came, the wind blew. This referring to evils. These refer to tribulations, temptations. Okay. Jacob trouble. Right. And when it be upon the house, meaning what? That man, okay, that man mind, okay, the mind, the temptations get into the mind of that man, okay, and it fell not, for it was found upon the rock. Meaning what? It didn't. Those temptations, those thoughts, those evil thoughts, that MOTB was able to, it didn't was able to tempt that man, okay, and to fall into its lust, okay. Further found upon a rock, meaning what? It was found upon um, a strong foundation, okay. It said his mind, okay, his mind, his rock, his mind. Okay? It says by reason of his firmness and strength of soul, meaning what? His spirit, his mind, okay. You have to be strong minded in order to, and how do we be strong minded? Okay. By putting on the armor of the Lord. Okay, by putting on that faith. Okay, faith. Um, when you have faith, if your faith is strong enough, when you have faith, it makes you do things, right? It makes you it makes you want to keep enduring. It makes you want to, and we're gonna need that faith. Faith is gonna be our best friend. Okay, in the time of emergency, faith is gonna keep us from not taking an MTB. Okay, as long as our faith is built upon, as long as our faith is built upon YAHAWASHI, you're gonna keep us from not taking an MTB. Right? Gonna keep us. You're gonna keep us to continue to obey the word of the Lord. Okay. And everyone that hears these sayings of mine and does them not shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand. Okay. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon the house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. Okay. Right. This man's house fell, meaning he was able to endure those afflictions, those evils, those temptations, right? And and his house, and great was the fall of it, right? The Lord, and guess what? The Lord, he can take a because this is referring to a foolish man, right? So the Lord, fool 2/3. For example, 2/3 out here. Okay, they're considered foolish, right? They're hearing the word of the Lord, right? But they're not doing it. They're not doing nothing with it. Okay, so they're likened unto a foolish man. Okay, IUIC. Okay, they're hearing the words of the Lord. Okay, they're hearing the rebuke from our apostles. Okay, but guess what? They're not listening. They're not obeying the word of the Lord. They're still calling on Jesus, right? Christ. Okay, and they're like unto a foolish man. But guess what? The Lord, he's about to. But they're building their house. Do they know they're building their house upon the sin, right? They're building their house. Okay, they're building their house upon the sin. Okay, they're building their house upon a weak foundation that won't be able to test the durability. They won't be able to withstand the afflictions. They won't be able to withstand the turbulence and the wind. Okay, the wind. Okay, that's coming. Okay, the rain that's coming, for the flood that's coming, the wind that's coming. And when it beat upon the house, it fell, it was great, it was fall. Right, the Lord, he about beat upon the house of IUIC. Okay, and guess what? IUIC, me and brother had dreams of how the IUIC that was in, how the top bishops and leaders of IUIC turn against Bishop Nathaniel, and how the Lord, he had, the Lord, he about make the foundation of IUIC fall. Okay, fall big, right? Everybody, don't be surprised in the next year, in the times that are coming in 2025. Don't be surprised when things start happening with that group IUIC. Okay, just remember this precept. Okay, their leader, their top leader. Okay, the head of that group, Bishop Nathaniel, he's a foolish man. Okay. As it goes to any truth there is like, okay, or any Israelite or any wicked Israelite that's in this thing of ours, okay, that's continue to do wickedness, okay. They continue to call on the other false God names such as Yahuwah, Yeshua, okay, Yahweh, etc. So again, Continue on faith, right? Ephesians 6:16. It reads, above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye should be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Okay, so the shield of faith, right? The shield, a shield to a soldier, okay, it protects a shield to a soldier, protects the soldier from, is a fighting, weapon. Okay, the shield is like fighting. It's a fighting weapon. Okay, the shield can use to block, incoming arrows. Okay, from archers. Okay, it can be used to fight back. Okay, you know, it can use to block swords. Okay, they're trying to you know from enemies that are trying to attack that soldier or whatever. So that shield, okay, that shield of faith is really important, right? Because if you don't have a shield, okay, then you're leaving your body, okay, or in this sense, your spiritual house, your spiritual mind exposed to all types of attacks. Okay, shield, a shield, a large. I'm just go to. I'm just look up the shield. It's a body. It's a body. It's a broad. Meaning a shield is a broad piece of defensive armory carried on the arm, right? So it's a defensive armory. Yeah, So in this case, that shield of faith is a defensive armory, okay, from the wiles of the devil, um, from temptations, okay, and especially in the time we're coming into, you know, it's going to be important to have that shield of faith on us at all times, right? To so we can continue to endure, okay? Our faith is, if our faith is, you know, is strong, right? We will be able to endure, the mocking, the scoffing, the MOTB, okay, the you know there's things, the different things that's about to come. Get here, Romans 10. Or Ephesians 2. Ephesians 2:8 says, for by grace are ye saved through faith, is that is that not of yourselves, but or not and not of yourselves is the gift of Most High. I'm gonna read that again. Ephesians 2:8 is that for by grace are you saved through faith. By the grace of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, are ye saved through faith. Okay. We are saved through our faith. Okay. Our faith in the Lord, YAHAWASHI, our faith in obeying the word of the Lord. Okay. Our faith are doing the word of the Lord. Okay. Our faith of forsaking this world. That's take a lot of faith to forsake this world and to follow, and to drink that cup of the Lord. Okay, your Lord Yahushua. But that's take a lot. That's a lot of faith to do. Okay, and guess what? We're gonna get rewarded for taking those who work as. Okay, Lord will. If we're the let. Okay, you know and that not of yourselves is a gift of the Most High. Okay, it's a gift of the Lord. YAHAWASHI. Give present, give offering, expression of honor. Okay. And it's not of our works. Okay. So now you're not worth less any measure both. All right. So you know, that's really does go into how that no how no it says no how faith is a substance. No, let's see. Because it's also important because how do you have faith, right? You just can't say that I have faith in the Lord but I shall not do nothing, right? You know, you can't just hear the word of the Lord. Okay, going back to Matthew 7, you just can't hear the word of the Lord. Okay, and I do the word of the Lord, right? So having faith when you truly have faith, right, and when your faith start building up, when you actually start building up your faith, right, is when you start doing the word of the Lord, right? Though we are not saved by works, right? I'm going to the word works. Business, employment that which anyone is occupied, that which will undertake an act, a deed, thing done, right? Okay. So, you know, though we're not saved by works, right? Works, the Lord, He still expect us, order, He still expect us to, you know, be laborers. Okay, if you're a man, okay, if you're ordained to be wherever part of the body you are, wherever your lot is, you have to show the Lord that you have faith in Him. Okay, you have to show the Lord that you're willing to do what His word say, whatever He says. Okay, you know that take faith to you, right? The Lord, guess what the Lord told the Lord, the Lord told like Abraham to sacrifice his only son, okay, Isaac, okay, and what Abraham, he was ultimately he took on it. He took on it. He took on that. Guess what? He was about to sacrifice his own son, his only his only son. Okay, and guess what? He didn't. Right? Because the Lord, he was just wanting to see how much faith he was just testing Abraham's faith. Okay, and this is what this MOTB ultimately is going to do. Okay, it's going to test our faith. Okay, it says it is why they call it a great tribulation, like the word, a time of testing. I think it's word paraphrase, a time of testing, like the word has never seen before. Okay, so this MOTB is really going to test our faith. All right, it's important to know that you know that these little afflictions and these little trials and things that we're going through right now, right, and what we're doing now is to prepare us for what's to come. Okay, so we can, when that final test come, we can pass with flying colors. We can, there won't be no, you know, basically there won't be no, um, being like, just shocked, right? When we get put in the battle, okay? You know, when we get presented with the MOTB, when we get presented with, our faces being shown, or TV or whatever, there won't be no shock, okay, to that, right? Because what you've been going through these different tests, or you've been you the many quizzes, right? Like brothers, like say, you've been going through these, you've been quiz, meaning what you've been going through these different afflictions, battles, okay, and Lord, he's hardening your through these different quizzes. The Lord, he's hardening your spirit, okay. He's building your mind up. He's straightening your mind, okay. He's straightening all of our minds, okay, to be able to endure what's about to come, okay, that we can have our house mind, okay, so as our mind can be firm, okay, and our faith can be firm, okay, to be able to endure, that we can have enough faith ultimately, that we can have enough faith, okay, that our faith can be built up, okay, to withstand what's about to come, okay. Don't worry about yourself. He'll be with us in every step. Lord, He gonna be with us in every step of the way, right? But it's gonna take, the Lord. He gonna put things in our. He gonna do things, okay, to test our faith, okay. But this is much to be. It's gonna be a testament to all of us, okay. But we know that as long as the Lord is dealing with us, right? As I mean, sense, as long as the Lord, He's building us up, right? We're gonna pass that test with flying colors, right? But we have a cheat sheet, okay? We have a cheat sheet at the very moment. They don't have a cheat sheet, right? Everybody going to Jacob's trouble, looking all confused, looking all this, it's when you think about it, it's the Lord. He's not playing with the nation of Israel. He's not playing with you two, Judge, right? Lord, these bodies, these different souls and spirits of people that we're seeing, right? Walk around. These people, their body are being. The Lord, He was just prepping these spirits and souls to these our people to be, fuel for the fire. Okay, just to be flesh, to be fuel for the fire, to keep that fire, to keep that thermonuclear fire that's about to come upon this Babylon Great, to keep that burning. Okay, to keep the flames going. These our people born in vain. Our people are born to be destroyed. Okay. Two-church are people that's not gonna, they're not gonna turn back. Okay, this is the reason why they refer to the two-church, right? They were born to be, they were born, okay, to be destroyed. Okay, they were born in vain, right? They have no real purpose. The real purpose is just being wicked. They're like Israels, right? And they're not doing nothing for the Lord. Okay, they was as a sense of not doing nothing good for the Lord, righteous for the Lord, right? They're doing wickedness, okay. But that wickedness it's not you're not gonna get a reward from that by yourself for doing wickedness, right? Maybe as a saint in the kingdom of heaven, right? The Lord, He's not gonna command a Jake in the kingdom of heaven. He's not gonna command a Jake for doing wickedness, okay. He's not gonna say, "Thou my good my good and faithful servant to a wicked nigga. Okay, he's not gonna say that. You know. So this is why, it's important. This is why, we that's in the truth, okay, we serve a real purpose, okay? We serve a real purpose, We are the most powerful people on this world, okay? In this world today, all right? Not your politicians, okay? Not your celebrities, right? But guess what? The scripture is about how the last gonna be first and the first gonna be last, right? We gotta be first, okay? People once the Lord, when that family word, once that family word come, right? This is what scripture says that there'll be a famine, not of bread, but of hearing the word of the Lord, right? And so it's about how they gonna search out. Our people gonna search to and fro to hear the word of the Lord, but they ain't gonna be able to find it, right? Because hearing the word of the Lord is gonna come. It's gonna that's where our people like to run to. Okay, once they are put in dire straits. Okay, but it's gonna be too late. So I'm gonna say right, all honor and praises to YAHAWASHI. That's how I say shalom.